Sup Youtube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and I just got back from my local cities and I have good news because I came first. Yeah, that's right, I have a tournament report for this episode. I believe it's episode 31, so let's get straight to it. Okay, to start off, I'll show you which decks I was up against. So as you can see, there are 6 cards right here, which means 6 decks. I was up against Durant in the first round, and Durant, and then of course the mirror match, Magnezone Electric versus Magnezone Electric, which was really interesting. It was nice. And then Valplume Chandler, and then again, and the final round actually was Durant. So Durant is a pretty good card. You can discard your deck completely if it has more Durants out. It was really powerful, but I just managed to knock it out with the use of Zekrom and stuff. So the deck I was using in this series, of course, if you watch my channel, if you're a true subscriber, you know already, I played Magnezone Electric, so it was completely reversed except for Collectors and Tinamos, but I'm still getting those in the trades. So it was my epic deck right here. You see that I also run Water Energies. That's because I put 2 Water Energies together with... Where is it? Here it is. Cryogonal, the Downfin counter. So it was actually really helpful. Let us zoom in on this card if we can focus. And there we go. So this card has an attack, Ice Shard, can deal 70 damage if the fighting Pokemon, or if the Pokemon is a fighting Pokemon, yeah. So a pretty good Downfin counter, as well as, yeah, I heard that in the first tournament report or deck report. I was up against Tyranitar, and it really came in handy, that Cryogonal. So I was running Magnezone Electric, of course, the huge card, Magnezone Electric, 140 HP, Magnetic Draw, Lost Burn, so you already know the card, of course. And then his partner was Electric, so both cards really amazing. They work perfectly together. This card can bring back energies in the this is Scarpel and put him on bench Pokemon for Magnezone to use Lost Burn, and his Magnetic Draw just gets out Electric, so it's a perfect combo right here, and that's why it won my cities, because I did quite a good stuff with the deck. Actually, I used some interesting strategies, but I'll talk about that in a second. So they also had single cards I could buy at that shop, because there was a shop in that cities as well. So we have, or cities was in the shop, of course. I bought energies. A bunch of them was really cheap, that's why I couldn't resist buying them. So we have Psychic Energy, 2 of them, 2 Water Energies, 2 Fighting Energies, and 4 Grass Energies, just because I don't have many Hollow Energies of these types, and I just thought it would be cool having these in Hollow type. They might be playable in the future, like Shaman EX and stuff. And then we have, of course, the Carablast promo, which was the promo for cities, and yeah. You also have Shelmet, I believe, but this one, I got this one, the Carablast Championship Series. So it's really nice to collect those. I already have others. Yeah, Victory Cup, I also have those. It's really nice having these unique cards like this. It's Carablast. I don't think it's playable, but it's just a nice looking card. Like, the pattern is just amazing. And then I also bought some single cards as well from another player in that tournament. It was from the United Kingdom. Yeah, I bought some cards. It's Ante and Raikou Legend. Bottom, the top part I was still looking for. Then, of course, the top card, the main ones on my current wanted list was Rayquaza and Deoxys, the top half, and now I have it. So I have a complete legend, because it's really good, because you can knock out EX cards and get 3 prize cards in return thanks to this legend's Pokebody, Space Fires, I believe. So really great. And of course, one Celebi Prime, because Mewtwo EX will be played a lot, and if you play Celebi, can really have some acceleration to build up your Mewtwo. Yeah. Anyway, that was already good news, but it gets better. So let's just begin with this. I also bought some new sleeves for my next tournament, because they're really torn apart. As you can see, they've been played a lot. I've practiced against a lot of decks. So here we have some sleeves, Black and White, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Wasn't that expensive actually, and I like Pokemon sleeves. So, and the main prize of this series was half of a booster box. As you can see, I got a lot of packs, but I gave some away to my friends, because they drive there, or yeah, they brought me to the tournament, and I really appreciated that. Otherwise I wouldn't have won this tournament, because I wouldn't been able to go there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 booster packs remaining. I gave away 2, I believe, and I opened one myself, just for the good luck, opening booster pack right there. But it was garbage actually. I didn't have anything useful, not even Tinamo Reverse, the one I was looking for. So we have this, not even the Carablast. not a league promo, but still Panseer, Larvresta, blah 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 blah. Yeah, this one is the rare, which is not good actually. It's terrible. This is just for my binder. Nothing that playable. We have Electric, which is a good card, but I already have tons and tons of those, and now I have 3 Electric reverse, so this one is actually unneeded. It's for trade. If you want Electric, I have tons and tons of Electric lines for trade, and then the X-Transceiver was the reverse. Again, nothing too special. It's an item card that lets you flip a coin of heads, search your deck for a supporter, anyone. It could be playable, but I don't prefer flipping coins on my item card. So the booster packs I will be opening in a separate video, so look out for that with Victini. Yeah, I'm hoping for Victini full art because then I can trade them with my friends. They're still looking for Victini Hollow and Victini full art, so that's why I brought this up. And aside to that, let's begin with the tournament report. Let my camera focus on the main cards right there, and there we have them. So first round I was up against Tyranitar. I was kind of surprised because yeah, it run also Zoroark, so I could use Foul Play and I could use his attack Darkness Howl that Tyranitar, but she didn't got out Tyranitar because I got Cryogonal out. Let me show it right here. I already showed it, but I'll get it out once again. Where is it? Where is it? Of course it has to be at the end of my deck as usual. Here it is. So Cryogonal was the main Pokemon to win this battle for me. I started with Cryogonal, which was, in opinion, really bad, but then I got out Cryogonal and used his attack Ice Shard to knock out all the Pupitars and Larvatars before they got out to Tyranitar. So I was safe from the Darkness Howls, and I just managed to beat the deck really easy and fast. Up next I was up against Ciancino, the one with Do the Wave, and yeah, it was also... It also had Victini in it, with the one with 70 HP using V-Create, that one using 100 damage as the bench is full sweat. Relied on using Collector, Dual Ball, getting out a lot of bench Pokemon, and then using Do the Wave from Ciancino, dealing 100 damage, or using Victini's attack, also dealing 100 damage. So pretty straightforward, getting a full bench, but I got out Magnezone pretty fast and I was able to Lost Burn. I only needed to Lost Burn 2 energies at the time, so he only had 90 HP, and he also runs Zoroark, which was simply bad. I only needed 2 energies per turn to knock out a Pokemon. So up next, Durant, of course, the one that everyone hates. That deck is just annoying as hell. I was up against it, and of course I thought I was going to lose, but since I practiced the match before, the night before, I was really prepared against it, so I built up a Zekrom, giving it 3 energies, also a free retreat Tynamo, and then also a Cleffa. Then when she catch her or something, I had Electric out, so I could build up my Zekrom really fast and just use Bolt Strike to knock out those Durants. And up next was Magnezone Electric, which was a mirror match actually. He ran the exact same line except for Cryogonal here. So he ran the 4, I believe 4 Tynamos and 3 Electrics. I could be wrong though. Yeah, he also gave his email address and stuff, so we can contact each other to battle again in the future or something on the TCG Online program. And so the battle started, and he began or something using Collector, getting out the stuff he wants. But then I got yeah, the battle was going for a while, and then I got a Rare Candy Magnezone, and yeah, just Lost Burn energies to knock out simple Tynamos and Electrics. Just if the Electric is knocked out, whereas Electric, he has to be in this picture. So when this card is knocked out, the deck simply fails or falls apart without Dynamotor. He just didn't have enough energies to Lost Burn for to knock out Magnezone. So I just Catcher, Tynamo, Lost Burn 1 energy, Catcher, Electric 2 energy, stuff like that. So he couldn't really get out his energies that fast, because without Dynamotor it just really slowed the deck actually. And yeah, then I got myself to Top Cut. Yeah, I was up against Vileplume, Chandelure, and the deck run 3 Tropical Peach, so it was really amazing. His playmat was also from Worlds, so he's been to Worlds. I was up against a world-class player. It was really nice to play with him because the matches were so interesting. So match 1, I got off a perfect start. Collector, energy on turn Thundurus, getting out another energy with his attack, and just building up slowly while I'm using Voltage Discard or something. Wedge Tornado's Thundurus' attack. Let me check it here. Disaster Volt. Yeah, that's the attack I used. So at the beginning of the game, knocking out some Oddish or Catcher Oddish, Catcher Doduo. So it runs Dodrio, Chandelure, and Vileplume. I believe that's the one I reviewed in a couple of episodes ago. So it's a really good deck. You should definitely check it out while you still have the chance, or if the cities are already over, you definitely wouldn't check it out because the X card will totally destroy Chandelure. Yeah, so second match, I won the first match by simply using the right cards, and then on the second match he got a pretty good start, got out Tropical Beach, used the Tropical Beach a couple of times, getting out 2 Chandelier, Dodrio, Vileplume, and then an interesting card, Apom. Yeah, Apom was the one from Unleashed, I believe. It could be wrong. That card has the ability to move an energy around the field just from my active Pokemon to one of my bench Pokemon. So he used Chandelures, Cursed Shadow, dropping damage counters. Then he switched using Dodrio and then used that attack of Apom to move the energy from my active Pokemon, and my Magnezone was stuck. Every time I attached an energy to my active Magnezone, so he didn't have any energies anymore, I attached an energy, and then he got out the Apom, moved around the energy to one of my bench, and Magnezone was simply stuck. Every time I wanted to attach an energy, he just got stuck, so it wouldn't work. I scooped the game right there because I wanted to have a fair chance at the last battle. Didn't want to stall for time because that's just cheap. And so last match, Vileplume, Chandelure, and yeah, I got a good start again, and this time not actually a very good start. I couldn't attack with Thundurus this time, so I had a Magnemite as my active, and yeah, I just got a bad attacking style at the beginning of the game, but I was able to get multiple Tsunamos in play, and then an interesting thing I did is using his Tropical Beach against him, because I had one card in my hand when I placed all those bench Pokemon, and then I used Tropical Beach. They had that stadium card in place, so I could use it as well, and then I just used it against them and get out Magnezone, Electric, and stuff like that, and just managed to win that way. And yeah, then I made it to the last round. So yeah, Durant. So in the last round I was up against Durant, and at one point I was completely surrounded by Durants, because I was playing against the Chinchino in the second round, and there was Durants on the left side of me, 2 Durant decks facing off against each other, and then on the right side there was a Magnezone Electric, this deck, against this Durant deck, so it was pretty interesting. So Durants all across cities, so if you're still going to cities, look out for Durant. If you don't know how to beat it, practice against it the night before, so you know how to beat it. So I actually knew how to beat Durant because I played against it. Where is it? I'm gonna get it right here. No, that's not it. Here it is. This is the Durant deck. I was yeah. Puck collectors, Durants, and yeah, I just used this deck to practice against my own deck. My brother used that, so I have a brother. So some exciting news, but he doesn't have a YouTube channel. Anyways. Aside to that, where was I? So the first round I knocked out the Durants using Zekrom and Tinamo. So the thing you need to knock out Durants is Zekrom with enough energies, and using Tinamo with free retreat, not the one with 40 HP. This is the one with 40 HP. And where is the other one? Let me check. He should be around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. So let me explain the difference. So this one looks pretty weak. It has 30 HP and it sucks, really. It doesn't do anything. Tackle for 10 damage, wow, but it has free retreat, so that's the main good thing, or the best thing about this card. It has free retreat, so when you play it on your bench and they use catcher, you simply can just retreat. And then we have this one. It looks better, 40 HP, Thunder Wave, dealing 10 damage, single lightning energy and paralyzed chance. But it has 1 retreat cost, so that's bad if they're using catcher and crushing hammer, so you can get stuck with this if you manage to lost or junk arm for the junk. What am I saying? I just can't get a struggle over my words here. So he used junk arm again, crushing hammer, stuff like that. So you can get stuck if you use the one with a retreat cost of 1. That's why I prefer putting in 1 with a 0 retreat cost and then 2 with 40 HP. So there were also decks like there. Cake was around, but I didn't came across it in my journey to the top. And there was also a deck called Mew Prime, Victini, and Kingdra Prime. It was pretty interesting. It also ran Vileplume, so it was a strange deck, but I didn't came across it as well. So where was I? So Zekrom, the first round, using Zekrom, Bull Strike, and yeah, you get the picture. Durant's just losing, can revive them all at a certain point. So the second match, it was completely different, but still I started with Cryogonal, which was terrible in my opinion, starting with Cryogonal against Durant, so it could get captured. And yeah, I just started the battle, Collector, the Tinamo with free retreat. I explain it again, free retreat, just go with that if you're up against Durant. Then I got out Zekrom as well, and I believe something else, or a Magnemite. Yeah, I got out Magnemite, just in case I got out Magnezone. So the same strategy goes. I'm building up Zekrom using stuff like that. He uses Catcher a lot, retreating my Cryogonal quite a bit, using Junk Armor and Switch, stuff like that. So I get out my Zekrom with 3 energies, Bolt Strike, and it has 80 damage. So at a certain point, he used, what was it? Twins. Yeah, he used Twins. And then he got out Rotom with a, what was it? A Rainbow Energy, and he switched around as Durant. I thought it was strange, but I saw it before since I play online as well, and I also had experience. So he used Rotom this time with a Rainbow Energy, so he received 1 damage counter, and then he knocked out my Zekrom, which was terrible. My main attacker was knocked out, but lucky for me, my Electric had 2 energies attached to him, so I could knock out the Rotom, because he only had 1 damage counter due to the Rainbow Energy. So that was really a lucky break for me. Electric could use his attack. I never used Electric to attack before, but it was interesting. So once I knocked out Rotom, the Devouring started again. But then at the last second, I got out Magnezone. So at that point, I believe Clef or something was my active Pokemon. And yeah, I just got out Electric and Magnemite on my bench the previous turn, so used Electric's Dynamotor ability, getting an energy to Magnemite, Rare Candy Magnezone, energy to my Magnezone as well, retreating Clef, and bang, the last Durant was out of there. That was a surprising ending, and it was really fun playing against the Durants, and when I finally beat him, I found a way to beat him. So when that was done, it was really interesting. I only had 2 cards left on my deck, so one more turn I would have lost. So that's an interesting fact here. Durant can overpower you sometimes, and that was pretty much my tournament report for you guys. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? So yeah, if you go to the cities, always remember to practice the night before against decks that you're terrible against. Usually I always lose to Durant, but this time around I knocked him out. I didn't lose a single round to Durant. I only lost once against Vileplume Chandelure at the finals, but it was the best 2 out of 3 in the finals, and just my lucky break to knock out Chandelures in time. Yeah, if you go to cities as well, you get a unique card, so that's one more reason to go to cities as well. You can buy some stuff there. You can, yeah, the sleeves here, you can buy sleeves. You can trade with people. There are lots of people from different countries in my area. There were French people, English people, of course Dutch people from Belgium. And yeah, it was really interesting. You can trade with them, you can talk with them, you can show your decks to each other, you can just give advice and stuff. And yeah, just go to cities. That's my final opinion. Go to cities, get that Carablast awesome promo card right here, and trade with your friends, battle against your friends, play in cities, and do well. That's the last advice. And yeah, just go for a deck that you know the best, that you've been playing a couple of weeks. Since I made the Magnezone a couple of weeks ago, I've been playing it still. It's really good. That's why Magnezone is one of the best cards in our current format. And that will be it for this video. The last point, Magnezone is the best card in our current format. But once the EX cards are out, it'll be a completely different story, using Celebi Prime with Mewtwo EX and stuff. Even Rayquaza and Deoxys Legend might see competitive play. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this special episode, since this was a city reports, and I hope you learned a bit about the decks that have been seen a lot in cities. So look out for Durant, and Chandler Vileplume is also dangerous when they got out Vileplume on their second turn or something. And Tropical Beach is a card that I really am looking for, but I still can't manage to get it. But yeah, no matter, I'm not building a trainer lock deck anytime soon. And that was it for this episode. So if you like, what am I saying? If you like this video, click the thumbs up. I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions, thoughts, or want to share your epic stories about your cities, just go to the comment section or PM me and good stuff like that. And be sure to subscribe, because I'm be uploading the booster box opening right here. I believe it will be uploaded after this episode is uploaded, so no worries about that. And yeah, for that I'll leave this video. So thanks a lot for watching again, and till next time.